Hey guys, Joe here, back with another video. Today is Monday, July 12th, 2021, and Clover Health is trending. I wanted to cover the most active options within Clover Health and do some technical analysis. So let's dive deeper. So as you can see here on Barchart, Clover Health did pop up on this most active option screener. We had over 300,000 contracts traded today. And what is the catalyst behind this move? Clover Health was up over 4% today. So if we go to FinViz, we can type in Clover Health. And you scroll down, the last headline for Clover Health was actually last Friday, 3 days ago, 3 business days ago. So nothing new, but I am seeing today, July 12th, we did get an analyst downgrade from JP Morgan. And we got an analyst downgrade from neutral to underweight. So this is not a good catalyst for Clover Health if a bank is downgrading their stock. So they went from neutral to underweight, new price target of $9. That is the only headline I was able to find today. So you may be thinking, why is Clover Health up but analysts are downgrading the stock? And the only logical reason for this is a contrarian trade, meaning retail buyers and other investors are buying the stock because they got downgraded. It's very counterintuitive, but under current market conditions, many stocks that are being shorted are actually performing well. So with the stock being downgraded, people are anticipating the stock to actually jump higher. So this is not a fundamental reason. This is more of a technical reason to buy the stock and to buy call options on the stock. So let's take a look at the technical picture happening under the hood. So here we have a 5-minute chart. We traded pretty lightly, and when JP Morgan released their underweight downgrade, that's when we got this positive catalyst. So as you can see, the stock jumped higher. We went from roughly $907 up to about a high of $10 exactly. And then we have a bit of a sell-off. And we did have rising volume on the volume indicator here. And I am using a Weiss volume indicator. This is within TradingView. So momentum picked up, judging by these green bars. We did have a move up, and we had a tiny bit of a sell-off towards the end here. And I do have a slow stochastic indicator as well. And the slow stochastic is set to 21-day period. And we did generate a buy signal here with the JP Morgan announcement. And that's where you see this crossover point, this green dot. And again, you had a run up. And again, in the morning, we were trading generally around the 8-day exponential moving average. But when we got the analyst downgrade, we did push higher. That was the catalyst. And as you can see here, a lot of green candlesticks moving up, and we were trading above the 8-day moving average. If we take a look at the daily chart, we kind of get a better idea of where generally Clover Health has been, and not a favorable picture, generally pointing downward. We had a high here of almost $29, but other than that, we've never really recovered. We just kept trending downward. And looking at the slow stochastic again, we did have a sell signal generate here at this crossover point, and we have generally just traded downward. The good news is we are approaching a crossover point here. It looks like we are going to get a bullish divergence happening soon on the daily chart. So we might have these two lines intersect and hopefully curl upward. We do have earnings coming up in August. And also looking at the Weiss volume indicator, generally a lot of selling pressure. So we did see increased selling even now with the rising volume bars. But if we jump over to the 2-hour chart, we did get 3 green candles here. And we are beginning to see some buyers come in. You see here these green volume bars coming in. And again, on the slow stochastic, we did generate a buy signal here on this crossover point. We may see a trend direction happening to the upside. It is only Monday, and again, we had a lot of inflow of call options being bought. So this might be a green week for Clover Health. So from here, I wanted to take a look into Clover Health and look at some of the most active options. So within Barchart, you want to do is type in Clover Health. On the left hand side, go ahead and click on options prices. The default expiration is set to the closest expiration date, which is this Friday. For the strike prices, you want to show all. Great, and sort by volume. So this section up here is the call section. If you scroll down, section over here is a put section. Towards the bottom, you get a summary of the put to call ratio, the difference between the two, and a lot of calls coming in. Scroll back up, and the most popular call option today placed for Clover Health was this $10 strike price, and investors paid between $61 and $62. Had a volume of over 68,000, open interest of over 21,000, an implied volatility of 187%. And if you don't know what implied volatility is the estimated volatility of the option strike over the period of the option. The second most call option placed today was this $11 strike price, and investors paid between 40 and 43 cents. We had a volume of over 31,000, open interest of over 22,000, and implied volatility of 211%. And lastly, the most popular call option was this $9 strike price. Investors paid between $1 and $1.05, had a volume of over 13,000, open interest of over 7,000, and implied volatility of 168%. And if we look at the put section, and remember, puts are a bearish sentiment, sort by volume. So just recall, Clover Health is being placed as a momentum trade for a lot of people. You can make money in either direction. You can be bullish, you can be bearish. So the most popular put option placed today was the $9 strike price. Investors paid between $32 and $35, had a volume of over 11,000, open interest of 15,000, and implied volatility of over 159%. The second most popular put option was this $8 strike price. Investors paid between $6 and $7, had a volume of over 8,000, open interest of over 10,000, and implied volatility of over 140%. And the third most popular put option placed today was this $10 put. Investors paid between 89 cents and 93 cents, had a volume of over 4,000, open interest of over 24,000, implied volatility of 182%. And again, if you want to verify your bias on Clover Health and the most active options, you want to navigate to the options tab and click on the most active options tab. Great, and if it's not sorted by volume, go ahead and click here and it'll sort by descending volume for you. And coming in at number 6, we have Clover Health, and we had over 300,000 contracts traded. And the put call ratio was 0.17, so 14% puts, but predominantly 85% calls. So that's extremely bullish. Most of the options placed today were 85% calls. That's a very bullish signal. And another way to verify this information, you want to click on the options tab and navigate to unusual options activity, and you want to sort by volume. Great, and the seventh most unusual options activity placed today was the $10 strike price, which expires on July 16, and investors paid between $61 to $62. It had a volume of over 68,000, open interest of over 21,000, and implied volatility of 187%, and a delta of 47.31. And if you scroll lower, we do have the other Clover Health call option place, which was the $11 strike price, and it expires in 4 days, and investors paid between 40 and 43 cents. And lastly, if we look at the 5-minute chart, so if you're looking to make a trade within Clover Health, I would recommend you buy and hold under a day. Any options purchased this week because of the high implied volatility, I do recommend you buy and hold within minutes. You get in a scalping mentality. Both implied volatility and theta decay will work against you. they will eat away at your gains. So it's not something you want to hold on to if you want to remain profitable. Once you hit your price target, whether it's a 30% mark, 50% gain, 100% gain, you want to sell the option off right away. You don't want to hold it for more than a day. I hope you found this information helpful. If you have any questions, please leave a question in the comment section. I'll be happy to respond. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.